Is Dogecoin on its way to $1? Since the previous video I did on Dogecoin, we've seen it hit all-time new highs, and it continues to get more and more media attention. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you an update on my Dogecoin position and what I see for it in the near future. I'm Jacob from Buzz Trades. Let's get into this trade. All right, so I want to start off by looking at this article here from Business Insider. It says Dogecoin's creator sold all of his coins 6 years ago after getting laid off. So if we go down here and take a look, Dogecoin's creator, Billy Marcus, he took to Reddit and explained this. He said, I am no longer part of the Dogecoin project. I left around 2015 as the community started to strongly shift from one that I was comfortable with. I don't currently own any Dogecoin except for what has been tipped to me recently. So this gentleman back in 2015 sold all of his Dogecoin. It says he ended up buying a used Honda Civic. So a used Honda Civic in 2015, we'll say maybe it was worth about $8,000. That's a rough guess. So if we go to coinmarketcap.com and look at the price of Dogecoin back in 2015, 2015 right here. So we've got a range from 0.0002, we'll call it. As you look throughout the year, there was an average price of probably about 0.00015, we'll call it. So $8,000 worth of Dogecoin back then would be roughly 50 million Dogecoin, which today would be worth about $3.5 million, which is, that is substantial. The article goes on to say, Dogecoin has hit a whopping $10 billion valuation, meaning it's now more valuable than companies like Shake Shack, Under Armour, or BlackBerry. And that is impressive. These are legitimate companies with legitimate products making legitimate revenue, whereas Dogecoin is an internet meme. It's a coin that was made to poke fun at cryptocurrency, and here it is with a $10 billion valuation. So if we go back to coinmarketcap.com, today's current valuation is 8.7 billion market cap on Dogecoin. When it hit a high a few days back of like 9 cents, I think the market cap at that point was like 10 billion. Since then, it's sold off a little bit. And then something else I think is interesting, as we see the attention around Dogecoin continue to grow, the other thing that we see continue to grow is this circulating supply. So as I talked about in a previous video, actually we'll just bring that video up right here. A video I did 6 days ago on February 6th, it's now the 12th. 6 days ago, the circulating supply of Dogecoin was 128 billion, so 128.26 billion. And then if we look today, just 6 days later, we're at 128.34 billion. So in just 6 days, there's been 86 million new Dogecoin that have been added to the circulating supply. So that is one of the things that is going to, unfortunately, it's going to be something that's going to hold Dogecoin back from reaching that $1 mark. I'm not saying the $1 mark is impossible, but the increased circulating supply is going to extend the amount of time that's going to take for Dogecoin to get to that price if it does. So nearly 86 million, just shy of 100 million new Dogecoin add to the circulating supply in just 6 days. So roughly 100 million each week, which is a significant amount. That's going to take a lot of buying pressure. It's going to take a lot of buying pressure to push the price of Dogecoin higher. So if we do look at the current price of Dogecoin, this is a 1 month chart. So of course you have the big run up here, the sell off, and then this is where I was adding to my position in this area. And I showed my position in the last video. Here in just a few minutes, I'll show you an update on that position. But since then, we've seen it hit a new high of about 9 cents, which was not a lot higher than the previous high of, I guess it hit nearly 9 cents back here, 8 cents and some change. And we did finally break that 9 cent level. When it broke the 9 cent level, I kind of expected to go ahead and pop through 10 cents. I thought once it broke resistance back here, we would see continuation and that move through 10 cents. We didn't get that. Not entirely uncommon when you're looking at stock charts, for example, or other cryptocurrency charts. This is the mental resistance level right here. People see that this was the previous high. So when the price gets back to that previous level, people generally will take profit. They see it as resistance, and so people will sell their position or take profit. And so since then, we've seen this sell-off here, which is not entirely unusual. This could give us a potential opportunity of a cup and handle pattern. So right here would be the cup. This move would be the cup. You've got the double top. and then this would be the handle. So if this is a cup and handle, you've got the cup here, the handle would go like this and continue higher. And I think this has a strong possibility of happening as we've seen the price of Bitcoin continue to increase. Attention around the cryptocurrency space continues to increase. It's not unreasonable to think that this could not curl up and actually break through the 10-cent level. One thing that's really interesting to me about this chart is the fact that over the last week or so, we've seen Dogecoin actually hold these levels. It dipped briefly below 6 cents a couple of times here, but it quickly pops back up over that 6 cent level, which is a little bit unusual because if you look at the past chart, pretty much anytime Dogecoin gets a spike in price, it quickly falls back down. It's essentially a pump and dump pattern. We've seen that time and time again with Dogecoin, obviously right here, pump, dump, pump, dump. But this is kind of interesting that it's been able to run up here and then actually hold these levels. Given it's only been about a week that it's been holding these levels, but that is a longer period of time than we've seen it hold before. So I'm thinking that this has a potential to curl up right here and continue higher. If we look at the Bitcoin chart really quickly, this is over the last 1 month. We'll zoom it in a little bit here. Bitcoin continues to push higher. We hit nearly 50,000. So as people see the price of Bitcoin continue to increase, that's going to increase attention through all cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin. So I do think that the price of Bitcoin is a strong catalyst for the price of Dogecoin. We're going to flip back to the Dogecoin chart here. This is over the last week. So like I said, you've seen consolidation in this range. It has been selling off, but it's still been consolidating within this range here, which makes me think that it has potential to move higher. So with that, let's go ahead and look at my current position in Doge. So here we are. Average cost is still the same. I've not purchased any more Dogecoin since the previous video. So still an average cost of just over 4 cents. Now, if you look right here, in the previous video, I was holding about 2,000 Dogecoin, and I did take some profit here. Like I said, it was a super small position. I've kind of just been trading the price of Dogecoin, as you cannot actually own it on Robinhood. Like I've said many times, you're just kind of able to trade the price. So that's what I've been doing with Dogecoin. Right now, I'm currently only invested $30 worth, which in the previous video was about $80 worth. Very small amounts of money here, but a relatively speculative play as well. So I'm okay with throwing small amounts of money into this. If we scroll down here, I did end up selling. Once I was up 100% on my position, I did end up taking some profit. So I've got the average cost of 0.041. So when I was up 100% at 0.082, which was 100% gain for me, 0.083, 0.082, I did start taking some profit. I didn't get any out at the very top at 9 cents. I thought once we got through that resistance level that it would continue higher, so I wanted to see if we would get a bigger move. But I did lock in some profit right here, and my plan was to buy more if it dipped back down, which it has a little bit since, but we haven't gotten the dip in price that I thought we would. I thought that once we hit this high here, it would probably come back down to about 4 or 5 cents, at which point I would like to add more. But we haven't seen that quite yet. It's kind of just been this gradual sell-off. So I have not yet added any more Dogecoin, but I might today. I might actually buy some more Dogecoin. I'm gonna keep an eye on the price here, and I might actually add to this position. Like I said, it's such a small amount of money. I would be comfortable buying some more and seeing if we can't get through that 10-cent level. So, do I think Dogecoin is going to $1? Not in the near future. I still don't think that probably in 2021 we're going to see this hit $1, but I do think it's very possible that we can break this 9-cent level. We can break 10 cents, and we could get up to 15 or 20 cents per Dogecoin, in the very near future, especially if we continue to see tweets from Elon Musk, and other celebrities, Gene Simmons, Snoop Dogg, other celebrities got involved in Dogecoin here, or the hype around it on Twitter at least. So if we continue to see, hype like that, and then if it becomes more available on Coinbase and other exchanges, I think it's a very real possibility that we could see Dogecoin continue higher up to, 10, 15, 20 cents even. This could potentially still 2 to 3x in the short term, in my opinion. And I could be completely wrong. This could fall back down. It could be worth 2 cents in the next couple of weeks, and I might be completely wrong. But to me, the fact that we've added 100 million new Dogecoin to the circulating supply in the last week, and in that same week, we've seen it consolidating above 6 cents. That's bullish momentum to me, and I think that there's real potential for this to continue moving higher. So once again, I'm Jacob for Buzz Trades. I appreciate you tuning in to watch this video, and we will see you in the next one.